All right, I was going to make a long video, but I'm not going to make one. I'm just going to make a very quick one. This is where we are right here. This is the daily chart that we're looking at. By the way, welcome to my video. Sorry, I should welcome you. My name's Jim. This is the Jim of All Trades channel, and we are looking at Litecoin at December 29th, 2018, and we just had a little bit of a dump, $3 in the last 15 minutes or something, and people are all scared. And people in my Litecoin swing trading community on Facebook, this video is for you primarily. So if anybody else benefits from it, fantastic. All right, so what we're doing here is we're looking at big picture. Man, I keep going back and forth on this big picture count. I don't know if we're in a double zigzag or if we're in a just an ABC. If we're in just an ABC, this is a potential bottom for us. If not, we might have one more wave going down. I'm not sure, but man, one more wave puts us really, really low. I can't even see any room on the chart for much lower, which is why I think possibly we've hit somewhere close to a bottom, and we are actually making potentially a one wave to the upside. It's not going to be strong, gigantic bull, but certainly could be. If not, we're making an ABC to the upside. We formed A. We are currently making the B. I'm not sure if that's in yet, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But here's what we're looking at. First of all, here's your A, big A, the large correction, A, B, C, and here are the 5 waves of C. You ought to be able to count 5 waves, and it's easy in logarithmic scale to count it. So here we have one. We have a sharp zigzag back up to, it's a steep one. Then we have a third wave down, and then we have a flat in this fourth wave. It's pretty much a flat, and then we come down for the fifth wave. So in the fifth wave, that's the big question. Do we have 5 waves in the fifth? So let us look at what we have. I'm going to zoom in here and see if we can count 5 waves. Now, in a flat, it's really, really hard to count because when you have a flat, the B can come lower, lower than the original, which happens right here, and the C doesn't have to finish. It could be a truncated C, so that's the way I'm counting this right now, which makes the count slightly difficult. But if that's the case, this is an A, B, and C. If that's not correct, then what we have actually is the fours back here, and the A is right here. A, B, and C right there, which is a possibility, which changes our count slightly. So this would be a 1, 2. I actually kind of like this a little bit better. Not sure. I just go back and forth on it. It's so hard to see sometimes. But we've got a 1, 2, and we've got a 3 wave. It's pretty clear. We've got a 4, 5. That could be 5. That could be a clear 5 waves down. If this entire thing is a 3, which is a possibility, and this is the difficult part of Elliott counting, is sometimes you just don't know. So the question is, do we have a 1, 2? Is this whole thing 3, or is the 3 here? I tend to think this might be the 3. The 4 is going to come on up here somewhere. It's going to test here in the 40s, and then we're going to come down here for 5. It's probably going to test 20, but it's probably going to stop short. It's probably, it's probably, or not short of 20, but it's going to go past 20, but not too deep, somewhere in the $18 range, something like that. That is a possible. I kind of like that count. Regardless, here's what we're looking at. An ABC is, remember I've said in previous videos, an ABC is the same as a 1, 2, 3. So whether this is an ABC or it's a 1, 2, 3, that's what we're looking at. This right here is not an ABC. So the question is, is this right here ABC? And it's just not. It's an impulse wave. So that tells me we've got to have a B and a C coming. So everybody's looking for more down, more down, more down, but we're just not going to get it. This is going to be A, this is B, and this is C, or this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Now the question is, how far down are we going to go before we go up? So this B wave. So let me show you both scenarios here. So if it's a ABC like I have here, the 4 wave, this is what it's going to look like. We could have an A. Now it could have the B, and that's it, and then we have a C, and that's a great zigzag. We could also have a deeper B that comes down here to the 23, 22, 20, 25. I don't know. Actually, this is about right. Let me get it out of algorithmic scale here. Excuse me, logarithmic. Let me get back into. There we go. That looks a lot better. Um, that B certainly looks like it's in, and then this is a 1, 2. So this C, which is going to bring us up to this level in here where the 1 stopped. Right over here where the 1 is going to come up $46 maybe, something like that. We should be looking at. Um, let's see, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C has to have 5 waves. So that's what we're looking at. We're currently making the 2 wave. That's why we're going down. Okay, guys. So here's where everybody starts freaking out. We're going up. Hey, we went up and we had a nice candle over the last day. It was just a nice up candle, and it's like, hey, maybe we're rebounding, and then we just had this big dip. Well, we expect it to be. It's going to be 3 waves going down. So let me go and do another count here, 3 hours. See if we can count those waves a little bit there and see if that helps us. So here we go. Oh, sorry. Do we have 3 waves done here? We've got 1, 2. Yeah, that could be A, B, C. Could be. Let's go down to hourly and see if that's. Sorry to do this in front of you, but maybe it'll help you as we think of it, as we're thinking together here. There's a clear A. Yeah, that could be A, B. That could be C. That C could be in, and then that means we're going up to 1, 2, 2. We're making the 2 wave right here. So this might be the completion of the 1, though it didn't make a higher high, so I don't think it can. It did a wick up there, but this could be the 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, and then we're making the B, which is going to come down here to the, probably going to come back down here to the 29, $28, probably 29, 30, 29 range, and then it's going to head up for C. So look for it to go down to about the $29 range. Right in here, you see this resistance area. If you wonder how we predict landing points, you just kind of see where price landed. So price landed there about the $29 mark. It's probably going to wick down to 29 and keep on rocking up from there. So everybody's trying to be shaken out right now. And listen, this is what they do. This is what the market makers do. They know where they're going, and we know where they're going too. And it's up and down, up and down. It could be fast, it could be slow. You've got to keep your even keel and understand, hey, we're expecting these ups and downs. But listen, this is so clear. This is such a clear motive wave that we're not dealing. I'm 99% certain. I'm betting my Litecoin on it, and I am in right now, and I'm waiting for this 46, and then I will get out. I'm not trading these little swings. I'm trading the larger swings. So anyway, I'm looking for anywhere from 40 to 46, and then I'm going to get out and watch that wave come down. We're going to see what it's going to do. So whether we're dealing with a 1-2 or an ABC, excuse me, a 1-2-3 or an ABC, I'm not sure. But right here, this in the let me just zoom back out so we remember where we were. Zoom here. So whether we're dealing with a 1, 2, 3 or an ABC, I think we're coming up. I think we're coming up here in the $40 range. So that's what I'm looking for. Somewhere in this area, $40 to $46. We'll see how the waves are counting as we go up. I'll be able to tell you better as we go up. All right, that's the update. Don't freak out. Expect about $29 before we go back up. Now, if it continues to break this low right here, there's one other chance this could be ABC and then going up, or we're going down. So for that 5th wave, we'll see. But you shouldn't be trading these. You should not be trading these smaller waves. You should be trading the larger swings. So anyway, say what happens if you missed and you didn't get out or you're still in. Hey man, it's going to come back. I mean, it's going to come back to your price. There's just so much choppiness right now and up and down as well. So all right, hope that helps you. I'm just looking at this. You can see kind of almost a clear head and shoulders as well, which is made by the waves. It's often done. Oh, I want to show you one more thing. I keep saying one more thing, but let me just show you the weekly, man. The weekly the weekly stochastics. If you go back and you look where the weekly is crossed into the B, let me just get the whole chart in view so you can see. Generally, these smaller peaks are followed by large peaks. Small peak, smallish peak. Well, hopefully, we're looking for a larger peak, but it crossed and it's into this territory. We should be coming up. We've got more to come up in the stochastics as well. And if you look at the weekly RSI, it has hit a really, it's come back down to where it was. It's in the oversold even. We need to be coming up for some relief of this RSI. So on the weekly, so I'm expecting up for the next couple of weeks. That's my bias, and that's the way I'm trading it. All right, we'll talk at you later.